the reason I've become so passionate in debate was because of my ability to talk, my ability to just understand the world better from my lens, and to overcome a communication barrier that I feel like as immigrants that we often have that trouble getting over. Learning how to be clear, how to voice your own opinions is very, very important, and definitely one of the main motivations for me to be very passionate in debate.
Alright, both teams are here. Can I get the speaking order for side proposition, please?
On side proposition, first speaker Warren, second speaker Jerry. Yeah, it's a very interesting story actually. So I began debate in grade 6. I think I heard of it from just a friend in class one day where they were just mentioning it in passing. Oh, I'm doing debate during the summer. I was like, wait, debate? Sounds really interesting. Something that I never really thought of as a kid because, like I mentioned, I was really quiet as a kid. So when I heard of this, I don't know what happened in grade 6 Warren's brain, but suddenly it lit up and was like, debate, ooh, interesting, maybe I should give it a try. So asked my parents, they signed me up, and for 2 weeks in my grade 6 summer, I would bus to Vancouver 5 days a week and go to a debate camp. Now at the time it was pretty daunting, grade 6, just getting to the actual place where we debate, which was in Vancouver, which was 1.5 hours, but just also being able to keep up with all the topics. Oftentimes, a lot of the topics, even when I'm my age right now, I still have a lot of trouble thinking of and coming up with ideas. So definitely in grade 6, it was really, really a lot of information all at once. And I think I definitely got bombarded a lot by just both the stress and just the amount of knowledge you need and require for debate. And in fact, that kind of hurt me a little bit, at least for the beginning, because from grade 6 and after that experience, I got super traumatized with debate and decided to never touch it ever again until grade 9. So grade 8, I heard about debate. I was like, no, there's no way I'm ever getting into it. But in grade 9, I was more accustomed to what high school life in general, and I got to understand kind of how to manage my time a little bit better in grade 9. So I had this extra time, and being kind of bored and wanting to explore a little bit more, I decided to maybe pick up debate once again. It's safe to say that for the first year at least, it was definitely a pretty rough start. I was always very, again, traumatized from what happened in grade 6 with the bombardment of information and also just the environment as well. So oftentimes it does get pretty stressful at times, and it's definitely not an easy thing to get used to. But by grade 10, definitely, especially after I met you, very definitely helped a lot. And being able to work with a lot of different people, getting to be more comfortable in the environment, given that I already had a whole year of experience, and just going to more tournaments, I think really gradually, I think just debate in general, a very gradual process, but very gradually I was able to get more accustomed to the environment, and as a result, through joining debate club, through just every week of practice and slowly just incrementally getting a little bit more confident in debate, I've been able to progress, and yeah, I think that's where I am now. So I really, really appreciate debate club and what it has done for me. I think one really big thing for debate, other than the many things I mentioned already previously, is just the community. Being able to connect with a lot of the students that are really, really talented, very smart. They have their own perceptions. They not only are really good at debate, they're also good in other academic aspects as well. And being able to communicate and just talk to such an elaborate and diverse community has been really a really good experience that, yeah, not too many people get.
How do you feel about me as a partner and as someone who preps debate with you and as someone who's going to work with you next year?
Yeah, I think I'm being very completely honest. I'm very grateful that I was able to become your partner, being that I think just the amount of progress we made, just seeing how that kind of came to be. I think there's other reasons as well, but seeing just for 1 year working with you and being able to make it to nationals was definitely a great gift and something I never in my whole life would have expected. I know definitely before that year started, debates seemed kind of like a hobby I would partake in alongside with my other activities. But as we've been able to work together and as we've been able to reach the heights that we've been able to reach, I think debate has definitely become a bigger part of my life because of you joining and because of you being able to be with me and working together. So I really, really appreciate that. I also think just on an even more deeper level as well, just the friendship that we've been able to have and the more deeper connection. I think those late night talks at the hotel or just the after round talks definitely has made our friendship a lot more stronger as well. So for that, I am also very grateful. The fact that I am here recording things with you on a late Friday night during the summer just goes to show how deep our connection has been able to progress and has been able to evolve. And I think a big part of that is from debate, being able to trust each other, knowing that you're going to pick up the pieces of the points I say later on as a second speaker, and being able to know that I have a wonderful second speaker to make up some of the flaws I might have in my first speech is honestly just really rewarding and very happy experience. Overall, I think our journey has been great, and I've been really grateful for that.
Thank you for caring. Give me a hug.